yesterday during the lightning talks. He's back to give us a full talk, so he's here from Braintree PayPal. And without any further ado, Justin Wu.
Thank you, PJ. Okay, ¿qué onda, cabrones? Hey! ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué onda, amigos? My name, Justin Wu. Oh, wait, okay, it's okay. Justin Wu. I'm a developer advocate at Braintree, PayPal, Venmo. You can talk to me more about that. But I think my name. Oh, it's okay. ¿Qué onda? My pero. Fiesta. We're gonna salute. No drink to salute. Magma, Braintree, PayPal, also known as Ray Bucanero. Is that right? I don't know. Supposing this is Ray Bucanero, do I look like him? No? This guy better looking, right? So, right? No, I'm better looking? He's more better looking. Anyway, my name is Justin Wu. I'm also a payment geek. I love payments. I'm here to help you make more money. You make money, I make money. We both make money, okay? So I'm Justin, I'm from PayPal. That's my Twitter handle @JZWu. You can always tweet me, say whatever you want. But you know what? The title of this talk is called "A Credit Card Form Walks into a Bar." Okay? Literally, it's a series of bad jokes I'm going to talk about, and you're going to bear with me for half an hour. Credit card form walks into a bar. Let me tell you the first joke. Okay? A credit card form walks into a bar. He says to the bartender, "I'm having a hard time meeting people." The bartender says, "Wait, aren't you supposed to be good at generating interest?" You get it? Interest? Because, you know, good, right? No? Well, right. Okay, thank you. At the end of my talk, enjoy the number. Anyway, again, it's a credit card form walks into the bar. Is the title of my talk. It's really a series of bad jokes by Justin Wu. But that's my Twitter handle and stuff, okay? Now, the reason why I'm so fascinated about payments is because, like, you know, does anyone remember GeoCities back in the day? How many people have seen a payment form that still looks like this? Right? On the web, you're like, come on, man, guys, what are you doing? Let me show you an important site here. It's called pay.gov. This is a real site. It's an American site, by the way, so it's not from Mexico, it's an American site. And literally, what you can do is you can pay to reduce the public debt. But this is what the site looks like on a mobile phone. So in order for me to pay, I need to scroll more, just to pay the money, and this is on a mobile phone. So to do that, I need to scroll down just to submit. So that's how difficult it is. They make you to like give money to the government just to reduce the government debt. So it's crazy, right? And a bunch of tax and all that. Like how many people have seen sites like that? Like you just want to give them money, they don't allow you to give money, right? Right? Seen that everywhere, right? It's crazy. At PayPal, we're famous for this, or infamous for this donate button. Everyone's seen this, right? And things like that. So what I'm going to go through is I'm going to go through a few bad ideas, and I'm going to show you a good idea. So I'm going to show you payment forms, what I think payment forms do wrongly and how we can improve them. More importantly, I'm going to think, what would our Chapalin Colada do? Oh, anyone fancy our Chapalin Colada? Right? Woo! Our Chapalin. Okay, first of all, let me show you my favorite app. Anyone use Uber before? Renault good, right? This one good, I'll show you. The reason why is you think about Uber, last time for taxis, what do we used to do? This is what used to be in taxis. You take out your credit card and then you swipe the credit card and then you fill in a bunch of stuff like that, right? No, right? Boring, right? But in Uber, they make it simple for you to pay. How? Because you don't even need to pay, right? You simply, let me show you. Oh, by the way, I want to show you this. Anyone seen this amazing Magma Conf app? Anyone using it? It's an amazing app, by the way, brilliant app, by the way. And the only reason I want to point it out is if you have any comments, right, you can always go here and then you can select. You can always do that. And feel free, please. I love feedback. So you can just feel free to give feedback down here to my talk down there. Like add comments. Let's see a way to do that. Please do that, okay? Thank you. Brilliant. I love this app. My favorite part of this app is this button here. Look at that. Oh, sexy, right? Yeah. Anyway. So let me show you with Uber. The great thing about Uber is that you don't even need to pay. So all you do, right, is you have your credit card information stored down there, and you simply call a car, and then you walk out. Right? Isn't this the future? That's amazing, right? So you call it and just walk out. Like how easy did they make it? And what they do is they store all your payment information here, right? And the beautiful part about payment information, like the beautiful part about this form, right, is that just in one small like input, I can enter my credit card. So look at this, right? I enter my credit card. It's not my real credit card, by the way. So 411, and then it detects when I'm doing it, and again, I can put the date. Look at that, how beautiful and simple it is, all in one input form. Right? Good, right? Look at that, it's amazing. So again, this is the future. This is what we need to think about. But yeah, there are a lot of websites out there that are not doing well. So this is my talk. 8 things Justin thinks make paying online suck. Or more importantly, 8 things Al Chapalin thinks makes paying online sucks. Okay? Number 1, add a captcha. Right? Anyone seen this captcha? And anyone seen a site, you want to give them money and you're like, why do I have a captcha there? I'm not a robot. Which robot would want to give money online? Right? Isn't it? I mean, I'm a hacker. I'm like, okay, if the hacker wants to give me money, go ahead, please. The worst is on Wi-Fi, on an airplane. It's like, I want to sign up for your Wi-Fi. Why are you making me put in a, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to like test credit cards. Which hacker is going to take a plane all the way and then like type a bunch of credit cards, right? It's just, what? What are you thinking? And some of them don't even know like captcha. Like, this is not a captcha. Like, how crazy is this? So as Al Chapalin would say, keep calm. How do you say this? Que no panda al cunico? Okay. What does that mean? I don't even know. I just found out. No? Okay, good. Anyway, a good idea. If you have to use captcha, use Google reCAPTCHA. Has anyone seen this? Oh, brilliant, by the way. So what it does is, this thing here, right, all you need to do is select this checkbox and it detects whether you're a robot. From its mouse clicks and cookies, it will detect whether it is or not. Like, that's all it does. And so, you don't even need to fill in any reCAPTCHA. In case they can't detect whether you're a robot, it will ask you for a text, or even more interestingly, it will ask you to select a few like cat photos or turkey photos. That's brilliant. Like, it makes captcha fun. Now, if you need to use a captcha, you can always use Google reCAPTCHA. Number 2, ask users to register before purchasing. How many people have seen this? Like, you want to buy something and it's like, geez, you want me to register now? By the way, there's this like text here, 40% shoppers don't want to like register. My favorite site is Woot. Anyone uses Woot here? Right? Like, it's a great site. Really, it's an impulse purchase site. So here, they're selling, what they do is they give you 24 hours to buy something. So some people want to buy these curved gel toppers for like $120. Some people want something. So it's impulse purchases. And here, they want to sell you this. But they make you sign up before going in. So what's worse is this. I don't know whether you can see, but here they will force you to register for their newsletter. There's not even an option to register a newsletter. They'll force you to register a newsletter before even buying something. You know, it's crazy, right? So there's no way to go through without signing up. It's worse on the mobile phone. Some sites like this site like Zulily, you can't really see it. But in order to even get into the website, you need to type in your email address. So right there it says email address to the text box. I just want to see your site and you're asking me for my email. It's like, what? Right? Terrible, right? What's a good idea? Walmart has a good idea here. I don't know whether you guys can see, but it actually tells you to continue as guest. I mean, the next slide would be better. So what you can do is, if you don't want to sign up, the first one says continue as guest or create account. So it gives you an option to continue as a guest, not sign up. And Crane and Bella does the same thing. Actually, anyone from GoPro here? GoPro does an awesome job too. See, GoPro, what they do is they ask you to whether you want a guest checkout or sign up. So give you that option, right? Brilliant, right? Like not ask me to register. As Al Chapolino would say, Saganame Los Buenos. Huh? Thank you. Okay, 2B. Not allow me to store my credit card info. So again, if you're gonna ask me to sign up, like on Wi-Fi, why don't you store my credit card info, right? I'll show you a few good ideas. One of my favorite apps here is Hotel Tonight. So Hotel Tonight, anyone use Hotel Tonight before? Brilliant app, right? So you can buy rooms for very cheap. In this case, Las Vegas, $750, so not so cheap, but most of the time it's very cheap. So you can go in and you can buy hotels tonight at a very cheap price. What it does though, a really good, and actually let me show you, it will look better on the phone itself here, is that it lets you store your credit card, it actually stores your credit card information for you. So very similar to how Uber does it. Actually, let's see, in Manzanillo, what kind of hotels do we get tonight? I wonder. Oh wow, nice hotels. Anyway, so what you can do is it stores your payment methods. You can see down there, right? So in the app, all I need to do, and let me show you, I'm going to buy a room right here for, not for you or for somebody, whoever wants to. There you go. So, okay, this looks beautiful by the way. But what it does is the flow is really good. So I don't even need to type in my checkout information, right? I just simply book now. Load. And the reason why I'm going to show you is, all I need to do is really complete this animation. Now I've already got a room, so I'm not going to complete it, but you can see, that's all I need to do. With a few clicks of a button, they don't even ask you for the credit card information and they ask you to enter it in, right? And that really facilitates the buying process. It makes it such a better experience for the user. Don't you guys agree? Right? Store the credit card information if you can. I'm going to show you, Uber does the same thing, I showed you that. Okay, now time for another joke. An American Express walks into a bar in Moscow. The bartender says, sorry mate, you aren't allowed in here without a visa. Get it? Visa because you need a, explaining it makes it worse. Don't worry, you only have 20 more minutes with me, that's all. Number 3, not auto-detecting credit card type. I hate this as a credit card geek, as a payment geek. Credit card, so quick info about credit card forms. Credit card numbers. The first few digits actually tell you the type of credit card information. So again here, first few digits as a major industry identifier. Again, this is a blatant copy of Wikipedia. You can see it, American Express starts with 37, and then Visa starts with 4. Right? So the first few digits of the credit card will tell you the type of credit card. But still, websites do it. Like this website is Dell, and they ask you here, as you can see, card information, they ask you to select the credit card type. They already know the credit card type based on the number. Why ask you to select it? Right? What's worse is on a mobile phone, like this, right? Like you ask me to select the credit card, you already know the credit card type from the numbers. You should not ask me to select it. Don't ask me to do something you already know. What's a good idea? A good idea is GitHub. Anyone loves GitHub? Anyone here working for GitHub? Anyone working for GitHub? Hey, there are some people working for GitHub. Yeah. GitHub does an amazing job. Let me show you their beautiful, beautiful payment website down here. So what they do is, they don't even ask for the credit card type. Automatically, they will detect the credit card. So unfortunately, the internet's not really working, but if it works, what they'll do is, yeah, it'll detect the credit card type. So I promise you, in GitHub, it detects the credit card type. So when you type in 4111, it will actually show you that it's 41. It'll show you the American Express or something like that. Let me just refresh this page and see. Anyway, I don't know if you guys can see, I put out no mummies here because I thought it was awesome. No mummies, right? No mummies. GitHub, no is that a good way to say it? GitHub, no mummies? No mummies. Because it detects the credit card type. No mummies. Right? No mummies good, right? Okay. GitHub, good, so sorry, Espanol learning by Espanol. But But GitHub automatically detects the credit card type. Let me show you a few other libraries, like this thing called jQuery Credit Card Validator. So for those who use jQuery, there's actually a ton of libraries out there that will help you detect the credit card type. So in this case, I hope it works, is that you see as I type in a number, it will detect whether it's a Visa, right? And then with American Express, the same thing too, right? The internet is accommodating me. Sorry, it's just a bit slow on the internet. But the first few digits of the credit card will tell me what credit card number it is. And again, if you're not using jQuery, you just want to use a simple JavaScript library, there's this thing called creditcard.js. So what it can do is very similar. It does a few things, but it does the same thing. Like here, see 4111, it will detect there's a Visa, right? Or if it accommodates me, 3777, see 37 and already knew there's an American Express, right? So there's already libraries out there that you can use to detect the credit card type. You do not need to build one yourself, right? You can easily do that, very simply, very easily too. Alright, so again I showed you that, credit card JS, and that too. 3B, card security number. So how many people have seen like images like this, just full of text and words, right? And you're just like, oh, this is confusing me as a user, right? Like, why do you put all this information there? I mean, some of this, like the magnifying glass doesn't even line up with where the digits are. It's crazy. So all you need to do with the credit card security number is just really need to communicate a few things. You just need to tell them there's a MasterCard CVV, and that's at the back of the card. American Express is the CID, and that's in the front of the card. What's a good idea? Let me show you. So this is another one I saw. What does this mean? No kotaban con mi astucia? Show you. So this is what Colorado would say. But so let me show you a beautiful website that will do it in a fun way, tell you where the CVC or CID is in a very fun way. So this is one of my favorite ones here. Alright? So you type in the credit card, it detects as Visa. Right? And when you hit CVC, it will tell you that's the back of the card. Look at that. Oh, beautiful, right? Bueno? Oh. No mummies. And then here again for the CID, it tells you the front of the card. That's a beautiful way of doing that. Another one is skill card. This is another beautiful one here. So you fill it in, and when you're done filling it in, it makes it fun for the user, right? You can click here to flip to the other side and then tell you where the CID is. So it's a very familiar interface to where the user is at, right? Where the user sees the credit card. It's very familiar. So instead of explaining words and numbers, why not just show pictures for them? Right? So I showed you this here, that, I showed you all this too. Number 4. This is really geeky. Not validate the credit card number field in line. So what does this mean? Every credit card follows this algorithm called the LUN algorithm. Okay, so this is the algorithm, but there's a whole bunch. I'll explain it to you later. So every credit card follows this algorithm. Basically what that means is the last digit of the credit card is a check digit to make sure the credit card is valid. Let me go through an example. Okay, pretend you're in math class here. So this is a credit card number, not my credit card number, it might be PJ's credit card, no sorry, not PJ's credit card number. Not my boss's credit card number maybe, who knows. But this is a valid credit card number. Let me show you why. So basically you take the credit card number, you flip it. So you see the 9 at the end became the 9 in the front. The 4 in the beginning came the 4 at the end, right? So see 4217, you see 4217 at the end, right? So you flipped it, right? And then what you do is you double every second digit. So you see 9, 1 became 2, 1 stayed the second digit, 1 became 2, here 4 became 8, right? And then you see 5 became 10, so it became a 0. So every second digit, you double it. And then what you do is you add it up. You add all the numbers up, and they need to be divisible by 10. So you can take this in anybody's credit card, your mom's credit card, your boss's credit card, your wife's credit card, and do this. Isn't that amazing? So you know whether a credit card is valid just by this algorithm. Right? And so what you can do, what this means is that before sending the credit card to the server, you can validate the credit card number. So you don't need to make that extra call, right? Right? So here, like for example this, they wait for you to fill up everything, and then they send it to the server, and then they tell you it's a bad credit card, which is horrible, right? What's a good idea? So this one Stripe does a good job. When you hit donate, it will validate the credit card number before sending it to the server. Amazon does the same thing too, right? Before sending it back to the server, it will validate the credit card number. Therefore, you know whether it's a valid credit card field or not. So at Braintree, you do something similar to, let me just show you our example. We have a credit card form too that you can easily plug in. And again, after this, feel free to let me know if you have one more questions. But this is our credit card field. So a few things that we do is we detect the credit card type for you. And then what we do is we do lung level. So if I type in 412, it will tell me it's a wrong credit card number. It doesn't even send it to the server side. Right? Isn't that amazing? No mummies, right? No more no mummies. So, does it make sense? 0120. But that's brilliant, right? The other thing that we do is we space it according to the credit card. So you can see it's 4 digits, 4 digits, 4 digits. We also do it with American Express. We will do 4 digits and then 5 digits and then 4 digits, 4 digits down there. So that we try our best to make it seem as seamless as possible to enter in credit card information. So come to me if you need more information on Braintree or any of those things. Number 5, you don't even limit my digits. So it's not a limiting number of digits. Let me tell you what's going on. Amex, always 15 digits. Visa, 13 or 16. MasterCard, 16, Discover, 16 digits. So you already know, you know how many digits each credit card is you're gonna fill it out, right? So but yet still, some websites like Google does this. Let me show you an example, like Google Wallet, right? So Google Wallet, I can type in 4111 and I can go on and on and on, more. It doesn't even limit the number of digits. They know it's 16 digits. They should be able to limit it. Let me show you a good idea down here. So a good idea is very similar to the one I showed you on Uber, right? Here. So this is one of my favorite websites. Right? Can everyone see this, by the way? Everyone see this credit card? Okay. So notice what happens when I type in 4111. It detects it's a Visa card, right? And then when I hit the 16 digit, it knows that I don't have any more digits. And then it goes to the expiration date. It automatically detects that, right? Because it knows it's 16 digits. And I can type in my credit card information and do that. Isn't that brilliant? It's beautiful, right? These subtleties like really add an effect to your website. It really helps you make more money and hopefully makes me make more money, right? Isn't it? Right? So that's that side. I already showed you that wallet too. Number 6, not show appropriate keyboard layout. This one I really hate, okay? So let me show you. So the card number is a numerical input. So it's only gonna enter numbers. And yet a lot of websites, they show you the alphabetical keyboard, right? So what do you need to do? They go in and you select the number and then you're like, okay, now I'm on the numerical keyboard, right? How many people have done this and they're like frustrated? It's like, come on guys, right? Here's what I want to show you is this. There's 2 numerical keyboard layout. There's the numerical keyboard and there's the telephone keyboard. Which one's easier? The telephone keyboard, right? It's like the best one. So much easier to enter numbers on there. This is the worst, okay? So the card number, they showed you the telephone card number, telephone keyboard. But here, the card security number, which is also numerical, they go ahead and show you the alphabetical keyboard. You already know how to do it there. Why didn't you do it on the card security code too, right? Isn't it? Come on, guys. So what's a good idea? As Al Chaplin would say, SO, right? Mobile input types. There's a website on this actually. So just to let you know, it's really easy. I don't know if you can see this, but in order to do the email keyboard layout, you do input type equals to email. The one that you want to be aware of is you set your input type equals telephone, tel. And then it'll be the telephone number. And it makes it so much easier for you to enter the credit card information. Right? It's like, please, just do that. Right? And not to you guys, but the other people of mine, right? Do that. Another one, my happy, is not disable autocorrect when appropriate. Everyone's familiar with autocorrect, right? So here's an interesting one about how the mom found out that the daughter's pregnant because of autocorrect. It's kind of funny. But the worst one is filling out addresses, right? And I'm sure you guys in Mexico have this, right? In addresses, it's like, every time you do an address, it's like, this address is not in the dictionary, and then autocorrect wants you to like select it and change it, right? So why don't you disable autocorrect? So very simply, what you can do is you can say input type equals the text, autocorrect equals off, and in your address field, you can disable autocorrect. Has anyone done this, like autocorrect, you know, it's like your address has always been autocorrected. It's crazy, right? Okay, number 7. Not provide me with a calendar view and selecting dates. This is one of my pet peeves here. So a lot of times, they show you like a calendar view, or like worse still, they ask you to put a month and date in. So what do? You don't know the date. You know you want to fly to Mexico next Tuesday. So what you do is you open up your phone, you switch to your calendar, then you find the date, and then you're like, okay, now I need to memorize the date, and then you enter it back in, right? Have you guys done it before? And then in America, we do month, day, year. It's like here in Mexico, you do day first. Is it day? So you don't know, right? It's like, okay, am I going day, month, year, month, day, Monday? Oh, I don't know, right? So what's the easiest way to do? Show them a calendar, right? Everyone's familiar with this. Show them the dates on the calendar. Ask them to select it wherever it is, right? So simple, right? There's so many controls out there that's so easy for you to select it, right? Make it how do you say no problem? No problemo, right? Right? Number 8, make it difficult to enter credit card info on a mobile device. So again, I think I showed you a ton of ways. I'm going to show you a very interesting way how to input credit card numbers on your mobile device. This is something I found out. No hey pero, no problemo. Make it no. Someone want to enter a credit card? No hey pero, I can enter it, right? So the most interesting thing is Uber, but the other one is what they use is a thing called card.io. Okay, card.io is a very cool library that people can do to scan their credit card. Anyone heard of ModCloth? Right? You guys are working on ModCloth, right? ModCloth actually uses this. Let me show you. So, oh, sorry, that's my dog. Okay. So, as you can see in ModCloth, this is beautiful. What you can do is you can just scan your credit card. Look at that. So I'm just going to scan. Hopefully you guys don't go on a buying spree here. Say my password and my... Okay. So, I don't know what you guys can see, but I hope you can not see, but you can scan your credit card. And then yeah, this is a real credit card, by the way. but it works, right? And now you can go off and buy stuff at ModCloth. So ModCloth is a really cool app. So again, that allows you to buy stuff online using a mobile app. But what I'm showing you is that you want to make it easy for the user to enter your credit card. So you can do that very easy by scanning your credit card, right? Actually, before I do that, let me show you another example. Okay, so that was easy. That was in an app, right? An application. But you're like, what happens in a website? But let me show you in iOS. And again, this is a website here, right? Okay? I've gone to this website, Amazon.com. This is in iOS itself. You can see all my credit cards on here, but what I can do is in iOS, in the browser, again, it's a website, I can actually do the same thing too. So you can see scan credit card. You can hit this button, and instead of entering the information, I can scan the credit card. Now I give you a lot of time to take photos on a credit card. It's a bit hard. It's a lighting of them. Okay, anyway, trust me, it works. And you've had enough time to look at my credit card. Come on, a few more seconds. Okay, but it works. So again, this is in the browser. That's the beautiful thing about live demos. This is in the browser itself. There's actually inbuilt into iOS. Again, you can select the card number and you can scan credit card. Again, this is not a plugin I wrote. This is in Safari in iOS 8. Okay, it's inbuilt, and you can apply that to all credit card types. So that's that one, and there's not a lot of documentation on it, but there's this Stack Overflow article on it. Basically, what you need to do is set the credit card number. You can mark the label as credit card number or card number, and then Safari will automatically detect there's a credit card number and will actually have that plugin available. So why am I telling you this? Everyone's seen this kind of checkout forms, right? Have you guys gone in this checkout? This is IKEA. There's a gazillion silly ways to pay. You don't even know how to pay. But what you want to do is what I want to do is encourage you guys to take it to the next level. Make it super easy for people to pay you, to give you money, right, online. Make it super easy. Here's a couple of examples of people taking it to the next level. Like Target, what they're doing is they're using visual recognition to take photos of objects that you can just buy on the spot. But one of my favorite is this, Dorothy actually. So what they do is they put this device into your shoes, and then you can simply go to somewhere and you can click your heels and it'll order an Uber for you. So you don't even think about it. Or Zappos. What they do is they have a device in your shoe. When it's run a certain number of miles, it will know that your shoe's worn out and it will automatically order shoes for you. Creepy, but you know what? Taking it to the next level, right? Here's a couple examples. Starbucks. What they're trying to do is they know your location. Before you even go to the coffee shop, they're going to order the coffee for you. Right now, these are creepy, I know, these are terrible, not terrible, but what I'm trying to do is think of different ways that you can bring it to the next level, bring commerce to the next level, okay? I mean, these are different examples. Okay, a credit card walks into a bar. The bartender says, I haven't seen you in a while. The credit card looks at him and says, yes, I had to go to jail. I was charged with bad humor. Anyway, that's all I have, folks. It's the last of my jokes. Thank you for listening to me. My name is Justin Wu. JC Wu. Please, I'm a payment geek. I implore you to come and talk to me about it. Gracias. Carbones. Gracias, carbones. Thank you.
All right, Justin, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, drinks on you tonight. We all have the number.
Okay, yeah.
If you could just give us the numbers on the back.
right? Oh, yeah.
Fantastic.
This is one.
Does anyone have any questions for Justin before he takes his leave of us to go cancel that credit card? Because that's
Any question? Sorry?
what's your security number?
Oh, 111. My social security? Oh. After drinks tonight, I'll let you know. After the micheladas.
He'll be giving another talk later where he takes a picture of his passport. We get to see that too.
Yes,
That should be fun. So, Justin, thank you very much. Let's have another round of applause for Justin.
Thank you so much.